These 10 natural disasters are not from any science fiction movie. They are real events caught on camera. From the Himalayas to the heart of Nebraska, we'll witness 10 of the most jaw-dropping natural disasters ever caught on camera. These aren't just rare events. They're powerful reminders of the dynamic planet we call home. Avalanche in the Himalayas, Nepal. Our first stop takes us to the majestic Himalayas in Nepal, a region renowned for its stunning beauty and awe-inspiring peaks. But within these picturesque landscapes lies a potent force of nature, the avalanche. This particular avalanche, captured by a group of hikers near the town of Manang, illustrates the sheer magnitude of these natural phenomena. From a safe distance, they witnessed a colossal wall of snow cascading down the mountainside, a sight both terrifying and mesmerizing. Avalanches like this one are not just spontaneous acts of nature. They are often triggered by a complex interplay of factors like heavy snowfall, temperature fluctuations, and unstable snowpacks on steep slopes. What we see here is a classic example of a slab avalanche. It starts with a weak layer in the snowpack that, when disturbed, causes a large slab of snow to break free and race downhill. The speed and power of these avalanches are immense. In just seconds, they can cover large areas, transforming the serene landscape into a turbulent white mass. This event, while beautiful from a distance, is a stark reminder of the ever-present dangers in these high-altitude regions. As we move to our next destination, remember, the beauty of nature often comes with an element of unpredictability and power. Rock slide in India. Next, we travel to the spiritual heart of India, Uttarakhand, where a dramatic and dangerous event unfolded on the roads leading to the sacred Badrinath temple. This area, revered by millions, became the stage for a terrifying display of nature's force. On May 4th, 2023, intense rain and snow triggered a massive rock slide on the mountain beside the Badrinath National Highway. Pilgrims and workers watched in horror as tons of rock and debris tumbled down, completely blocking the only road connecting the temple to the nearby town. It was like the mountain itself was coming alive. The sound was deafening, and the sight of the rocks crashing down was something I'll never forget. This event wasn't just a display of nature's might. It was a logistical nightmare. With the road blocked, pilgrims were stranded, and essential supplies couldn't get through. The response was swift. Heavy machinery was brought in to clear the debris. This was a race against time, as landslides like this are unpredictable and can often lead to more collapses, especially under continuous rain and snow. What we see here is a classic case of a landslide triggered by weathering and erosion. The Himalayas are a young and dynamic range, and such events, though dangerous, are part of the natural process of mountain formation and change. Within 24 hours, thanks to tireless efforts, the road was cleared and reopened. Now let's move on to Patagonia in Argentina. Glacial calving in Argentina. From the soaring peaks of the Himalayas, we now journey to the southern tip of Argentina to witness a spectacular natural phenomenon at the Perito Moreno Glacier. This massive glacier, located in the breathtaking Los Glaciares National Park, offers a rare and awe-inspiring sight. On February 25, 2022, a group of tourists embarked on what they thought would be a routine visit to Perito Moreno. However, nature had a different plan. They were about to witness an extraordinary event, glacial calving, a process where chunks of ice break off from the glacier's edge. As the glacier's ice front met the warmer waters of the lake, the tension was palpable. Then, with a thunderous crack, a massive section of ice sheared off, crashing into the water below and triggering an impressive chain reaction. This is not just a stunning visual spectacle. It's a powerful reminder of the dynamic nature of glaciers. While calving is a normal part of a glacier's life cycle, witnessing it up close is a rare and humbling experience. What makes Perito Moreno unique is its constant advance, which leads to these dramatic calving events. These moments, while visually spectacular, also help us understand the health and movement of glaciers in a changing climate. Leaving behind the icy expanse of Argentina, we now head to Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, a province in Pakistan known for its verdant forests and majestic rivers. Landslides and flash floods in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Pakistan. Here, we witnessed nature's fury in a different form. Landslides and flash floods that reshaped the very landscape. In January 2023, KPK faced an unexpected challenge. Monsoon rains, more intense than usual, swept across the region, triggering a series of natural disasters. The Chaitral district, located in the northern part of KPK, was particularly hard hit. Raging waters tore through the backcountry, beginning with landslides that only worsened as the situation unfolded. As the landslides sent mud and debris into the rivers, the waterways swelled, turning into raging torrents. In some places, entire stretches of land were submerged, dramatically altering the landscape within hours. It was terrifying. The water came so fast, and with such power, there was nothing we could do but watch as it took everything in its path. Flash floods in mountainous regions like KPK are often the result of a combination of heavy rainfall and the region's topography. These events can be catastrophic, as we've seen here. The response from emergency services was immediate, but the challenges were immense. In some areas, the floods cut off access, making rescue and relief efforts all the more difficult. Despite the devastation, the spirit of the people in KPK remained unbroken. Communities came together, demonstrating incredible resilience in the face of adversity. Twin tornadoes in Nebraska, USA now, we turn our attention to the heart of America's Tornado Alley. Nebraska, known for its expansive skies and prairie landscapes, became the stage for a rare and fearsome display of atmospheric power. In June 2014, the Great Plains were rocked by an extraordinary meteorological event. This wasn't just any tornado outbreak. It included a pair of twin EF4 tornadoes that carved a path of destruction between the towns of Wisner and Pilger. Captured on camera by a local, these twisters presented a terrifying yet fascinating glimpse into the power of nature. The two tornadoes, both maintaining EF4 intensity, traveled side by side, a phenomenon rarely seen on this scale. The sight of these two massive funnels, twisting and turning through the landscape, was surreal. Their power was undeniable, with winds estimated at over 200 miles per hour. It was like something out of a movie, seeing two huge tornadoes side by side. We knew we had to find shelter immediately. Twin tornadoes of this size are extremely rare. To capture both on camera was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but it also underscored the danger these storms pose. The aftermath was devastating. Pilger suffered significant damage, with a large portion of the town destroyed or severely damaged. But amidst the chaos, stories of resilience and community spirit emerged. Residents and volunteers from across the state and beyond came together to support the rebuilding efforts. It was a powerful testament to the strength and solidarity of the community in the face of disaster. Derecho storm in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, USA. Leaving the dramatic scenes of Nebraska, we head to Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Known as the City of Five Seasons, this tranquil city was unprepared for what August 10, 2020 had in store. Cedar Rapids, typically a picture of Midwestern tranquility, faced a weather phenomenon so powerful it turned day into night. A derecho, a rare and severe type of windstorm, barreled through the city with little warning. Captured on camera by a local resident, the derecho's approach was almost surreal. The sky darkened ominously as hurricane-force winds, exceeding 140 miles per hour, akin to a Category 4 hurricane, began to wreak havoc. The power of this storm was unmistakable. Trees, some decades old, were uprooted or snapped like twigs. Power lines succumbed to the wind's fury, leaving thousands without electricity. Derechos are fast-moving thunderstorms with straight-line winds. They can cause damage similar to tornadoes, but over a much larger area. In the aftermath, Cedar Rapids looked like a war zone. The storm caused extensive damage estimated at around $7.5 billion, making it one of the costliest thunderstorms in U.S. history. Despite the devastation, the community's response was remarkable. Neighbors helped neighbors, clearing debris and providing support. The city's resilience in the face of such a calamity was a beacon of hope. Himalayan avalanche near Manang, Nepal. Now let's revisit the Himalayas, but this time we focus on a different and equally mesmerizing event. Near the town of Manang, Nepal, a group of hikers experienced the raw power of nature firsthand through a Himalayan avalanche. The Himalayas, known for their breathtaking beauty, are also home to some of the most formidable avalanches in the world. On this particular day, what started as a serene hike turned into a spectacular display of nature's might. Captured on camera, the avalanche began as a distant rumble. Within moments, it transformed into a massive wall of snow thundering down the mountainside. The hikers, fortunately at a safe distance, could do nothing but watch in awe. Avalanches, particularly in the Himalayas, are triggered by a complex mix of factors, including snowfall, wind direction, temperature, and the stability of the snowpack. What you see here is a typical slab avalanche, where a layer of snow breaks away from a steeper slope. Despite their beauty, avalanches are potent and deadly, capable of engulfing everything in their path. This particular avalanche, while not causing any direct harm, serves as a reminder of the ever-present risks in high mountain regions. The immense scale and speed of these natural events are both fascinating and a warning to those venturing into these areas. Tidal bores on the Kampar River, Indonesia. Leaving the snowy peaks of the Himalayas, we now venture to a completely different natural spectacle in Indonesia. The Kampar River, flowing through the beautiful island of Sumatra, is the setting for an extraordinary and unique phenomenon, the tidal bore. The Kampar River, with its calm waters and scenic surroundings, transforms dramatically during the tidal bore, known locally as Bono, or Seven Ghosts. This rare event, driven by the moon's gravitational pull, becomes a powerful and awe-inspiring sight. As high tide approaches, a sudden surge of water from the Malacca Strait rushes into the narrow parts of the river, creating large, rolling waves that travel upstream. It's a surreal and majestic sight, as the normally placid river turns into a surfer's paradise. This phenomenon not only attracts local residents, but also surfers from around the world, eager to ride these unusual and challenging waves. Some waves can reach heights of up to 10 feet and offer a rare opportunity for an extended surf, lasting up to an hour. But the tidal bore is not just a source of excitement and adventure. For the local communities living along the Kampar Basin, it's a part of their daily life. They have learned to coexist with this natural occurrence, respecting its power and unpredictability. The Bono is not only a thrilling natural event, but also an important part of the local ecosystem and culture. It brings life to the river and shapes the livelihoods of those who live along its banks. Volcanic eruption of Mount Sinabung, Indonesia. From the unique tidal bores of the Kampar River, we now turn to a more explosive display of nature's power in Indonesia. Mount Sinabung, a stratovolcano on the Karo Plateau of North Sumatra, reminds us of the Earth's fiery heartbeat beneath our feet. Mount Sinabung, once dormant for around 1,200 years, has become increasingly active since 2010. This once peaceful giant began to awaken, altering the lives of those living in its shadow. On March 2nd, 2021, Mount Sinabung erupted dramatically, an event captured in stunning detail by onlookers. The volcano spewed an enormous plume of ash, reaching over 16,000 feet into the sky, a sight both beautiful and terrifying. This eruption wasn't just a spectacular display for cameras, it had significant impacts on the local community. The Indonesian government had to evacuate thousands of people from the region, highlighting the ongoing challenge of living near such a powerful natural force. The aftermath of the eruption was a test of resilience for the local communities. Ash covered fields and homes, and the air quality dropped significantly, posing health risks. Yet the people adapted, showing remarkable strength in the face of adversity. Finally, let's shift our focus to Texas, USA. Haboob dust storm in Big Spring, Texas, USA. From the volcanic landscapes of Indonesia, we travel to Big Spring, Texas, where a different kind of natural spectacle unfolded. In this small city in the heart of Texas, residents witnessed an extraordinary meteorological phenomenon, a haboob, or a massive dust storm. On June 6, 2019, the skies over Big Spring transformed dramatically. A haboob, typically seen in arid regions like the Sahara or the Middle East, made a rare and powerful appearance in Texas. Captured on camera by a local resident, the haboob can be seen rolling in like a colossal wave of dust. These storms form when intense winds from thunderstorms pick up large amounts of sand and dust, creating a towering wall that can span miles and rise up to a mile high. Haboobs are known for their sudden onset and the dramatic change they bring to the sky. This one in Big Spring was no exception. In minutes, it turned day into night as the thick dust cloud blotted out the sun. The impact was immediate. Visibility dropped to near zero, making driving conditions hazardous. The dust infiltrated homes and businesses, leaving a thick layer everywhere. What do you think of these natural disasters? We hope you found these facts intriguing. If you've heard them before or have any thoughts to share, please let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to A World to Discover to join us on our journey of discovery.